Hey everybody, Arco here. Welcome to the first round of the Pharaoh's Pyramid Tournament, another Eventlabs tournament, this time hosted by Silent Legend and Salixis. And there's multiple different point scoring systems and other stuff going on for the different modes here. So the first three rounds are a point building phase. And there's going to be a two-game set tonight. Settings for game one, we got our Arceus Progressive World Dom with alliances on and unstable portals. Players in the group, we have Trendy Wiz, Master, uh, Jyveks, Grandmaster, Quarantined, Master, technically Grandmaster, Math 2 Law, Grandmaster, NubTwoPointOh, quote-unquote beginner, and then ourselves here. Rounding out in the last position for Progressive World Dom. It's not ideal. There is alliances, so we'll make / accept all of those. And what are the bonuses on this map? I have access to a +2. Orange just lost 3 hitting that 2. And a lot of these are +2s and 1s. So we have lines to a +2 at least, if nobody decides to block. Alright, so time to figure out all this point scoring stuff. So in the first game here, this Progressive World Dom game, let me pull this up where we have the winner gets 7 points. Second through all the way from second to sixth only gets 1 point. The first bounty gets 0 points. And then the second bounty gets 6, and then the rest afterward, third, fourth, fifth, you get more, or 3 points each. So it's essentially 3 points per bounty, but more emphasis on trying to get 2 or more bounties rather than just settling for 1 bounty, I guess. Alright, so we can move. Let's get our bonus over here. We'll guard with 2 6s. Nub may have had a slightly higher chance of going for that +3 instead. Oh, moves in there to block. Okay. Ooh, quarantine breaks with the 8 on 5. Possibly for hitting the 2. I'm guessing it's for that and not necessarily a bonus thing, since he moved out of the way for purple, and he didn't slow roll my stacks at all. What territory? The 3? He didn't move out of the way for any of this. Do I even have a card? We do with the 6 on 2. Everyone's trying to shuffle the board around. So now Nub apparently wants that bonus. But why didn't he go for it on the first turn? This map is this map is very small. Another 4 of orange gets rolled. And then if I pull this up, the bounties only count for this one specifically, World Dom. The bounties only count if the trade sets you in or if it's on the final turn. Man, this map is quite small. Okay, there we go. No set on 3. So we can go for the orange bounty, but it is 0 points for the first bounty. Okay, quarantine making sure orange gets card blocked next turn. Because I don't really have anywhere for my 10 to move. We'll see if math keeps his 9 there. We'll do that. There's a constant portal on my 10, which is nice. We have no set on 4. Okay, orange sets early. And does indeed card skip. stay over there. Hmm. So now purple has a +2 for themselves. So this spawn is definitely helping out my last position in turn order scenario here. So white is kill guarded in between purple and red. So I might not be able to do a full kill sequence. I'll do that. We do have the set on 3. Now, in order to get the unofficial first bounty for 0 points, I have to take out orange without trading in, which is why I made my stack there as high as I did. I maybe should have added everything there. Because these dice might get a little close. Although, I could end up waiting till next turn. Especially since Quarantine did have the set on 3. Gonna not trade to see if this ends up mattering. Because Nub's 29, I guess, is pointed at me now. With how these portals are. Orange doesn't set on 3. Oh, Matt's going for the risky bounty here on Noob. Dice might just be good enough. 15 on 12 does get it. Okay. I think that put him too low to be able to kill me, so I'm fine. But I can't kill Orange without... I mean, I could... Is he gonna guard from that side? I could go... Again, I'm risking all that for no points. So I don't think I do it this turn. End up losing 6 on that 5 to get a 69 stack. It must be destined, I guess. Okay, with purple moving their stack away, I'm going to be able to kill orange, trade, and then go after white. But I'm assuming math is going to try get the orange bounty here. Yep, gets good enough dice. So that's 2 bounties from math. The roll went about even. So he trades again. The thing is, I might be able to straight up kill math. What was the set? 47. Oh, it's so close, actually. Could just go after quarantined. That gets me the 50. I think that should be enough with Balance Blitz. There we go. Another trade in. Now we're in the 1v1. Uh, 60. Nice. He even had the set on 3. Okay. Whew. Got the great dice there to pull that kill sequence off. Holy crap. And I did indeed have just enough there. My double taps with the Balance Blitz BS ended up working really well. Oh, that's why we rely on it in situations like that. So that's first and 3. So however many points that is from what I mentioned earlier. Great start here in game 1, and hopefully we will continue that on to game number 2 here coming up shortly. Alrighty, game number 2 coming up, and we got an interesting bit of settings here. So let me try and summarize it decently. So this is a semi-auto progressive caps game, but it is capped 70% with the custom rule set. Unfortunately, that's not in the game yet at this point in time. So let's see, 70% domination, capital conquest. A win here is 15 points, and then there's a 70% reset rule as well. Oh, geez. Also, if we're going bonuses, I think my cap has to be in that +3. Because it's semi-auto, we got to place 1 extra troop. Yeah, I think I gotta go here. Well, do alliances everywhere again. Okay. So everyone starts with 7 and 6 territories. And the rule is, so if you reach 70%, which I believe is 28 territories on this map, whoever does that wins the game and gets the 15 points. Now, if on your turn you make 6 or more attacks, which is 15% or more of the board, that's when the game counts that, or these tournament rules count that as a failed 70% run on this map at least. So, So if I attack 6 or more times, I better be going for the 70. Otherwise, we'll be resetting the game, but without that person. And that person who failed the 70% run gets 0 points. And then if you're in the game and you didn't do a failed 70 run, I think you get 2 points just for surviving. So this is going to be interesting to see how this plays out. And this is balanced blitz still, I'm assuming. It is. Alright, so hopefully that makes sense. It seems that Silent wants there to be people going for skillful 70 run attempts instead of just trying to settle for a bounty and letting the person after them just get the win. He's trying to make this as skillful as possible, it seems. So I'm taking these 4 territories. I'm gonna have to get my cards in this marketplace and streets thing. Still a bunch more troops to place. We'll put a 2 up there. Looks like red might be capping over there. Okay, red goes there for the cap. Interesting. In hindsight, maybe I should have gone here, since this is slightly more open, and then quarantine. Maybe we would have been forced to go over here, maybe? I don't flip it now. Alright, well, let's see how this plays out. So if I'm doing the math right from the previous game, we got 7 for first, and then 9 for the bounties. So 16 points, which I'm assuming is pretty good for this format. So that was 5 attacks from purple. If he attacks one more time, then that's a reset, but he doesn't. Wait a minute, what the heck? Ah, that's an interesting split bonus in the middle. So based on where my cap is, I don't have a chance for the 70, I don't think. Hang on a second. Because this is being blocked by these two caps. I might have not chosen the greatest spot. I've chosen a great spot to get 2 points and just let someone else get the 70. Let's see. Because this point accumulation stage is only for the first 3 rounds, I think. And then it goes on to a different type of format, which I'm not entirely sure of. But yeah, so I'm at 4. I can get 5, 6, 7 this way. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I can't get... And it's 28? I can't get that without having to go through a cap. Alright, not the best... not the best choice of cap here. So... And then there, these caps choke that up. What the hell, man? Quarantine cards, because he'd be breaking the bonus. Slash blocking the cap. Okay. And then he didn't want to hit an 11. Yeah, looks like I'll be trading cards with Nub there. So Quarantine's cap at the in that spot there has the best chances of getting the 70%. But if he keeps card skipping, I'm not sure if he'll ever have enough. The Nub also has good lines for the 70. I really should have chosen this spot here. If Quarantine skips for a couple more turns, maybe there's a small chance he tries for it. But I don't think so. So he has to go through a 13, a 10 to reach all of these smaller stuff here. But if I picked here and Quarantine went there anyways, then, I don't know. Aggressive. And then I think a stalemated game. Oh yeah, there's stalemate rules on this one as well. So if it reaches to round 20, I think, is when the stalemate stuff kicks in. Which then it goes to 60% and or 50% Dom. Which is 24 or 20 territories, it looks like. Huh. Alright, the 70 run might be getting close for some of the players here. Looks like Nub's gonna try for it. He's making that a 6. Okay, here he goes. Gets great dice. 17 territories. 27, 28. Well played. Nub gets the dice. And that is that. Alright, nice quick one. Guess I needed to put slightly more off cap, I guess, but 2 points is 2 points, especially after getting the bulk of the points in game 1. So that is a quick end to the 2-game set of round 1 of the Pharaoh's Pyramid Tournament. I'm assuming the second round will be sometime next week, depending on the scheduling. And yeah, GG's once again to all of our opponents. And until next time, everybody, take care and cheers for stopping by.